As you guys know, Khabib Nurmagomedov has mentioned many times that he would like to face George St Pierre in his retirement fight. It looks like GSP is getting to fight ready shape. He posted this on his Instagram with the caption, "What's your war face? Here's mine." Khabib Nurmagomedov commented on the post saying, "You are in good form, George. Slow down please." A 3-round lightweight bout between Islam Makhachev vs Rafael Dos Anjos has been targeted for UFC 254. Islam Makhachev is coming off a unanimous decision win over Davi Ramos, and Rafael Dos Anjos is coming off a unanimous decision loss to Michael Chiesa. A 3-round lightweight bout between Charles Oliveira vs Beneil Dariush has been targeted for a UFC card on 3rd of October. Charles Oliveira is coming off a submission win over Kevin Lee, and Beneil Dariush is coming off a KO win over Scott Holtzman. In the co-main event of UFC 252, Sean O'Malley lost to Marlon Vera via TKO in the first round. After the fight, he posted this on his Twitter saying, "Love y'all." He followed up with this Instagram post with the caption, "Humbled." In the main event of UFC 252, Stipe Miocic defeated Daniel Cormier via unanimous decision to retain his title. Here's what he had to say about his performance at the post-fight press conference.
I feel good. I feel like I did a good job. Could have did better. There's a lot of things I didn't do great, but listen. When you have two guys that fought each other 3 times, it's going to happen, nothing's going to go perfect. Just happy I didn't start slow, I'm just happy when I got taken down, I got right back up and, fought the takedown, and it was all good, man. No matter if I'm up, up 4-0, I'm going for that 5th round. I don't care, so, because you can never let it go to the judges, so I don't worry about that. At the end, I asked my coach, what do you think? But I felt confident, and when they said 49-46 with 2 of the judges, I knew I had it. Well, I felt bad. I wasn't trying to be intentional. I even told him 45 times. I said, "I'm sorry" during the fight. And even during the fight, I'm like, "Hey, I'm sorry." You know what I mean? But what you can do? He did it to me multiple times. Whatever. He said it wasn't on purpose, and mine wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to. I honestly didn't realize I poked him in the eye. I looked up and I saw it on the replay. I'm like, "Oh, I totally poked him in the eye. That was my bad." Listen, man, I'm just happy to cement my legacy. There was time with his legacy. Only reason I'm happy to cement my legacy is to show my daughter, if we have more kids, to show them that hard work pays off. Listen, if you do something, you put your mind and effort into it, you do good things. I've always had a lot of respect for the guy. I think he's an amazing fighter. I wish him the best. Amazing ambassador for this sport. Great commentator, you know what I mean? I never had animosity towards the guy. No ill will, you know what I mean? Of course, some of the things, he said I didn't appreciate, but listen, it's a game. He's playing the game. I don't play the game. Apparently, he told me I never play the game, so... But listen, I understand what he's trying to do. Listen, he didn't go out of left field and say something terrible. Some of the things he said, just didn't sit well with me, but I wasn't mad at him. I'm like, what are you gonna do? It happens. But listen, I wish nothing but the best for the man, honestly. Yeah, he was stumbling, just like in the last fight, the second fight in the 4th round. I had him in the same spot. I rushed in too fast. I think if I would have stepped back just a little bit, 1 step back, I think I would have caught him. But he also called me in the 1st round. I was trying to slip and he hit me in the back of the head. It was not intentional. It was just when he called me, I was like, whoa, and then I looked up like, oh God, I can still see him, thank God.
Hey, well, I'm still seated here in my hotel room and thinking about the fight, of course. But I just would like to thank all of you guys for your support, for your message, for your positive energy that your guys are always sending to me. It's a very important part of the game, and I'm very happy to count with you guys, with your support. Thank you. And unfortunately, we didn't get the result we were expecting for, but I was feeling great. I was feeling ready to win. But the fighting is like those surprise boxes, Sometimes you get negatively surprised, by something, and that's what happened with me on the fight. I got cut, and then my opponent enjoyed the moment to finish the fight. Now it's time to wait for the dust to settle, and then think about the next step. Thank you.
Here's what Dana White had to say about the main event at the post-fight press conference.
Yeah, it was an awesome fight. I had it 2-2 going into the last round, and it was the fight I think everybody thought it was going to be. And it was exciting. Both guys, how tough are both of those guys? Both guys got poked in the eye. Both guys got rocked. Both guys, they fought their hearts out, man. It was an incredible heavyweight championship. I was just telling, people were texting me saying that they were in bars and the bars were packed and going crazy. My son, who's going to USD, has a place down there on the beach, and he said people were lined up on the boardwalk looking in his window watching the fight. And so it was one of those It was one of those heavyweight championship fights that felt big and, you know, everybody was watching. It was fun. I just think, you know, Cormier, the way that guy is and the competitor that he is, he says, I'm not going out like that. I don't know. It's just, that's my prediction. Yeah, maybe, but listen, you can't look at the eye poke and, you know, take that away. There were 2 eye pokes. They both got poked in the eye. And Cormier, that eye was hurt before the poke. We got a big group text that goes on, and I was like, there's something wrong with Cormier's eye. And then he got poked after that. That didn't help. But they both got poked. You can't use that as an excuse.
And Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast speaks on Derek Lewis's TKO win over Alexei Oleinik.
Yeah, he started the second round with a flying knee, then dropped I think it was a right hook, put him down, and then followed it up. I was watching it down at Old Town Orange here in Southern California. So I was at a restaurant outside. So I was watching it on the ESPN Plus app. Me and Callum were glued to that, being very ignorant at dinner. We watched it though. Oleinik did pretty good to start. I forget what happened. Was it Lewis took him down and he reversed it? I think that's what happened. And then Oleinik, yeah, I think so. But regardless, the thing that really stood out to me was Oleinik going for these old school submissions, going for the Kesikatame, the scarf hold.
Yeah,
you don't really see people going for that, right? And it's no wonder that he kind of got tired. But I think if you look at his record, he's had a number of victories via that move, and it does work. But I was telling my wife, because she was like, well, what's the issue with that? I said, well, you just don't really see people going for scarf holds, not in the UFC. And there's a very, very easy way of escaping it. In fact, I was going to do a quick rundown. I was going to film it on my iPhone and we could show it real fast. Oleinik has him in this scarf hold here like this, and he has his butt forward and he's trying to put a lot of pressure on the neck. All Lewis had to do, now of course he's probably not the most nimble of fellows because he's a big dude, he's a heavyweight, but his leg, just get his leg around here and just peel it over his face, and that would pull Oleinik down. I'll do a little video, we'll send it in, we can edit it in there, Brian. It's very, very simple. But yeah, no, he was going for this super old school judo style submission. He never got it. Second round started, Lewis did what he does. I mean, that hit so hard. That's what makes him so exciting.
What? What'd you say? You getting smart there?